Hello, good morning. We had a bit of a abrupt end to the stream yesterday. Oscar, who is still home, by the way, he bumped over my water bottle and had a very animalistic and direct reaction to that. That came straight from my subconscious. No filter. But everything's okay. Even my keyboard and my mouse pad is working just fine, so that's great. Oh, these kids. Let's see what's going on there. Yeah, so we are prepping for demo later today. I got the thing running. There was I can show you. So there were some issues with, yeah, it's interesting. Like, what we're doing is that we're taking the diff of these different hunks, and these diffs represent the end result of the file changes. Like, what line does this, like, it's so mentally weird, diffs, because in one sense they represent what was removed on the old version of the document and what was added in the new version, which like makes sense, but from a coding perspective it makes no sense, because what we want to do is that we want to transform those diffs into actual operations. But the operations that remove lines is referenced by the old version of the document, while the additions are referenced by the new version of the document. And then you want to highlight replacement, or I want to highlight replacement. So that's a mix of the old version and the new version. So what I did wrong is, oh yeah, we can remove this. So what I did wrong is that I didn't consider that when we, where is that? So we have this offset. Is that, yeah, so when we actually have an addition, so when we actually remove a line, we want to increase the offset, which is subtracted from removals. So that when it's an operation, you remove a line, the next diff removal needs to be subtracted by 1, because now you're not actually removing the old line, you're actually removing, like, you're in this okay, maybe this is a good way to explain it. So the diff explains how the document was and how it ended up. It's not describing what happened in between. How did it move from its old state to its new state? Because that intermediate state is what we want. We want operations, how to get from the old to the new. And then we have to do this offset thing so that we actually remove the correct lines. But that offset needs to be adjusted when you actually add some lines. And then in addition to that, when you move from one hunk to the next, you already have an offset based on the operations of the previous hunk. So that is what this initial offset is. So that's something I learned. And then we have something called an operation start now. And the operation start is always based on the old start of the document. While like the hunk start, like the scope of the hunk, that is like the yeah, I want the hunk to look the same on both versions of the document. So that's why I'm using like the smallest value of start, new start and old start. This is very confusing stuff. And I can't wrap in my head how this offset actually works. It's like, it's too complex for my brain to to get it. One thing is removing a line. It's very natural that if you have a diff of removing line 8 and 9, and then you have an operation saying that you remove line 8, now line 9 is suddenly line 8. So it makes sense that you need this subtracted of 1 on the offset. But then in the new document, you have suddenly an addition. Yeah, maybe it makes sense. I don't know. At least it works. So what I thought we could do is we're actually going to add the force push. Yeah, we're actually going to add the force push because that's important for the demo. Sorry. Where are we? Here we are. Await, git, push. And I think we have like arguments here as well. -f. I think this is enough. Yes. So what we should be able to do now is, first of all, we're actually able to build the thing. Because what happens now is I'm making adjustments to the app itself. Wait, one more thing we're going to do. So it keeps restarting as we're in development mode. So I rather run the built version. Let's see, where do we actually make the method post? Here we are. Okay, so I'll just assume that it's okay. And then we just do a location reload. So we just reload the page when it's done doing this. Yeah, and maybe we can, let's add just a tiny piece of state here. Is updating, set is updating. False. So we'll just do set this updating true. And yeah, so we, and then if it's updating, and then we'll do, don't we have like disabled? Is that how it works? Yeah, disabled opacity 50 or something, just to highlight that we actually update. Cool. Yes, I think that's what we want. So let's build this, and then we're going to try to, well, we're going to push this, and then we're going to try to make a change, and then we'll see if it works. Git commit, push. There we go. And let's take a look at the actual, let's take a look at the actual thingy. What's it called? Was it heuristic monad? I think it is. Can I create I don't think. Oh, there we have it. Okay, so we have push here now. But what we're going to do is we're going to move this. So this happened. Like, this is the thing I don't understand. This is the next exploration, is that you always review the final result. You don't actually go through each commit, which is something we're going to change. With Saturday, what the hell is that? So what we're going to do, we're going to move this package.json thing to a different commit. But let's, did I build it? Let's build it and start it, and then we're going to try to do that, see what happens. one thing I'm worried about though is I think we should merge this first, actually, so that we get these changes in. Yeah, let's do that. We'll merge it first, and then we're going to create a new branch. Yeah, because one thing we also need to do, we have to make this run inside CodeSandbox. And I got help from Bogdan yesterday about the reason it didn't work, like the authentication didn't work, is because we have, run Yarn as the host user of the environment, but we can maybe bypass that, or we have a suggestion on how to bypass that. So let's see, let's create this branch. Let's see, what did Bogdan tell me? We can do user yarn instead. So let's try that. We're going to add, what the hell? Hey, why isn't Dev here? I got some help yesterday. It's still not there. Oh, god damn it. Without project. That's weird. Yeah, so I had like an old import, so I was referencing a JSON file that made this not work, but it still doesn't work, which is weird. But let's see. Edit PR name. Yeah, let's just call it edit PR. Oh, sorry. And the command will now be start. Would actually be the thing we want to run. And we don't want to run that at the beginning. Okay, so let's see if this actually works. First we need to build the thing. Oh, that's weird. I had to change the file for it to pop up there. Yeah, let's call it dev. Let's call it app. And here we can actually say edit PR like that. Okay, this is nice. Okay, so let's see what happens now if I run edit PR. At least it runs the thing. That's good. Yeah, and now it says I have some pending changes here. Okay, so what we're going to do something very simple. I'm not going to change the name of these two here. Let's commit this, update, okay. And then we're going to try to add those names and move it to the first commit. And that should like rewrite the history of this thing. So let's open a PR already. whatever. We'll see how the history changes here. Okay, so now if we update, we have the old stuff, we have the commit, and now let's make a change. We are going to say run app and then edit PR. So now we have these pending changes. Maybe we should give that a different color. Should be like yellow. Oh, let's do that. Let's create. Oh, I like that. Yeah, and it's easy. Like if something goes wrong here, it's easy to fix that. So let's where is this? This is in the change type commit message. Yeah. So if PR file change. Okay. Let's do and P. Oh, maybe I can even add it here in. Oh, I think I have to do this. So we need to add, so this represents like pending. Yellow, yellow. Oh, sorry. This should be here. Cool. So what we can do is, if it's in history, we do that. Or if it's not in history, we're going to say that it has a change type of P. I can't do that. No, wait. Oh, yeah. Or P. There you go. Shouldn't you be yellow now? That's weird. Is in history. Oh. That's it. Just have to answer my partner. What the hell is this? On file click. Yeah, so this is actually the left. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're running the built version now. Let's go back to dev quickly. Let's stop that one. Yarn dev. Sorry, I just really. Oh, God damn it. Oh, it's still not showing that. Why isn't it showing that? Oh, fuck. Of course, I'm locally changing again. Yeah, I had to move local because I didn't know how to run the thing without... Oh, nice. I changed the icon. That looks nice. Open in VS Code. Yeah, we had a conversation yesterday about like it being very secondary to open in VS Code, and it's only available when you're on the Explorer, which kind of indicates that this is an alternative to like the Explorer, kind of, while opening VS Code is actually an alternative to the whole freaking experience. So yeah, we're talking about moving it somewhere that's more relatable to that concept. Anyways, pages, index. Now it should change. Let's just remove this one. There we go. That looked like shit. P. Oh. There we go. Pending. And then let's do the same for the other change type. We have another one. And okay. Commit is in history. Oh yeah, sorry. Commit is in history. Oh wait, we can rather put that, of course. Or P. And let's do the same up here. That's of course much smoother. P. We don't need all this stuff, or this stuff, or this stuff. That's better. God damn it, I need prettier. Yeah, well, that's also something I need to bring up. Like, I install prettier for every branch, and it shouldn't be necessary, but it's not obvious to me why I need to do that. Like, not getting help to avoid that. Okay, this is nice. Pending changes. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're basically going to move. We're going to move this change over here. So now there's no changes there. We have it there instead, and we're going to hit. Oh yeah, sorry. Let's build it first, and then rather run the built version. And then task edit PR. Is that also running on port 3000? I guess it is. Or it wouldn't work, yeah. Okay, so let's move that over. Now let's update. It didn't seem to work. Can I see the... There aren't any logs. Maybe I got the same error. Let's try... Oh, what did I do? Let's try running yarn dev instead. We'll run the dev version. We'll do the same. Will probably like disrupt the app a little bit, but oh wait, we have to run it as, what was it? User. Let's see. Let's see. What was I doing? Yeah, sorry. However, we put, yeah. Okay, so we're going to do bin yarn dev. So let's see what it tells me now. What does it tell me now? Oh, this is weird. It actually just didn't work. Why didn't it work? And why doesn't it log anything? API resolved without sending a response for API changes. This may result in stalled requests. What? Rec.method. Why aren't I getting... Rec method, is it the post? Do that other thing. Method post. It doesn't seem to run it anymore for some reason. But that can't be it. I ran this yesterday. Yesterday evening I ran it and it worked just fine. But it doesn't log any of this stuff. What the fuck? Got request. Running post. That was weird. Got request. But it doesn't. It doesn't run. Got request. What the hell is happening? It doesn't run the post. Rec.method. What the hell is happening? Is it because it gets like an option thing or something? Does it behave differently here? Oh, it's because it reloads. Well, yeah. What? What the hell is happening here? Let me start it. Got request get. Okay. So we have, where did I start it? 3000. It hit loading. Okay, this is the first get. And then I do an update. So 3000, this is the first get. Okay, it seems to reload before the request is done. Let's drop that. There's something truly weird going on here. Why does it get a GET request? I'm not sending a GET request. I'm sending a POST request. What is going on here? .403 post code 403. Oh, is it because okay, I'm super confused. What the hell is happening here? This kind of stuff like makes me so upset. I'm making a post, but for some reason Next.js doesn't get that post. It shows it as a get. Why the hell does it show it as a get? But I did this yesterday. What the fuck? This can't be. There must be some weird environment stuff here. API changes and status code 403. What does that mean? Forbidden? Is that what 403? Oh, is it? No, that can't be it. Forbidden? Any requests? Oh, is it our configuration? Oh, maybe it's our configuration. Their host. Have the same, because this works locally. Okay, I think this is because of the configuration of our environment, since it works locally. So maybe we should just move local again. Like, I really need this to work in projects. Damn. How can we move on with this? What else did I need to do? Changing of text of commit messages. Okay, let's work on that, and hopefully I'll get yeah, while we wait, I asked Bogdan again about about that. So we're going to fix updating the commit message, and I think I'm just going to do like an inline thing where you like double click or something, or you click it once to select it, and if you click again, then it, yeah, maybe we should do that. Cool. Yes, let's fix that in the meantime. I was hoping to show you that it's actually working. Anyways. Handling commit. Okay, so we need, so how are we going to deal with this? I think we need to make a component out of this thing, and we need to allow that component to on commit message change, and then we give it a SHA index and a new message. And now if we go down here, oh no, did I, I keep, let's see, I keep, so changes is not where we want to do this, because this is the actual, yeah, this is the other one. We want to do this on actual file content, not file content, but this other one, changed file. I should probably create some better names for this. So on commit message change, here we want to do it. So this should give us the SHA index and the message. And now we can so we're not going to do anything about this. We're just going to fix the commits. So we'll do, I hate maybe course. So running the web server. Or is this public? Yeah, let's try that. It could be a course issue. Next.js course settings. How do we and add the following? And there has to be a better way to do that. Do we need this? Next.js course? Or could we just do async rewrites. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so let's save that. Let's go to next config, source API path. Oh. Yeah, I just see gets in the proxy. Okay, but this needs an explicit URL, which we can't do. So what about that other package? Does that? Yeah, I think we need to use Next.js course. I created a library for it. Destination. I'm confused. How do we? After setting up and create or sell JSON. This we need to make more changes. Are you serious? You know what? We just had a discussion about the Next.js router and how it, like, we're doing so many hacks with the router to make the project editor work. So I'm a little bit, and I know the Next.js router is not really designed for our use case, or I'm realizing that now. It's definitely not designed for our use case, but it's caused so much headache for us. And that's not to blame the Next.js team or doing bad design or anything like that. It's just yeah, I'm upset about it. But this is even like, how the hell? I just see get in the proxy logs. Oh, is this seriously blocking the demo? Fuck. Well, it's quite popular. Okay, let's just install this. Next.js course. Yeah, we can just do it there. Yarn and Next.js course. And then you configured it by... But it's kind of weird, because... Okay, let's just try it. But I find it weird, because it doesn't seem like the request comes in correctly at all. Okay, let's see what happens now. That actually worked. Okay, that was confusing, but yeah, and now I have that issue. Okay. Okay, so let's try running this one and see if I now can actually run the thing. Oh, did I break it? Damn it. Did I? Oh, fuck. I broke it. I broke it. Damn it, I should have pushed those changes first. Anyways. Yeah, because now I guess this package isn't here anymore. God damn it. I completely broke it. Yeah, you see that? And update tasks, JSON. Oh, that's still there. So it didn't actually, like, did it actually run that thing? What did I do? No, wait a minute. How can I have broken it? Oh yeah, it's probably the pending changes. I'm not taking those properly into account. Where am I now? Here I am. Let's see. No, it's not running. You see this? But how was it able to API resolved without sending a response? Hi, Bogdan, by the way. I'm super confused by this. Is this the actual... Wait a minute. Is this a different one? No. Why is it saying that this has changes? This doesn't have changes. Like, did it actually run the logic? Why aren't I getting any... Oh, I'm even getting it here without sending a response? What the hell does that mean? I am sending a response. What the hell does this mean? You should return a promise? Oh, should I? Okay. So I guess I should return. Oh, yeah. It's not awaiting this. Okay, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So it returns too early, kind of thing. Yeah, okay, sorry about that. Yeah, so we actually have these. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, and this is just prettier. Okay, and we added the thingy. But where the hell did the core stuff go? That's gone, isn't it? Next.js. Or was that the problem all the time? Is that I didn't return a promise? Okay, let's commit this. I'm very confused. But we'll discard these changes. And that didn't work for some reason. Yeah, I'm completely messed up this thing. discard it now. There we go. Yeah, it was fix return. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So let's try changing it again. And let's see if we can actually... This was super confusing. Edit PR. Oops, sorry. Run app. And now we're going to run this with, yeah, user local, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to... But where the hell is that also gone now? Yeah, okay, we'll have to reintroduce that yellow color. God damn it. Let's see if this actually runs. So we want to move this all the way back to update tasks JSON. Let's hit update. Pending. Oh, found a change in Next.js config. Okay, it's not a good idea to run this in the... Yeah, I'm using the app itself. I have a strategy for doing this, but I build it and then I run it from there instead. So we don't actually... Oh my god. Edit PR. This is a little bit meta. Okay. Oh, but it worked? Oh, did you see that? It actually worked though. You see it changed the history. So we moved that change from the pending into this update tasks JSON. And now this is the new history. But did we also push it? Yeah, and we also pushed it. So it actually worked. That's great. But yeah, okay. So now let's... we're going to fix that color quickly. So sorry, Bogdan, this wasn't a course issue. It was actually me... I moved these requests into two different handlers and I didn't return them. So the weird thing though is that I logged this out and it always showed a get, it never showed a post. So I'm still very confused by that, but I didn't actually return. Oh yeah, so I guess that, yeah, that's the issue. So my first request was always a get, but I never returned as promised. So it stalled the request. It never resolved the initial request. So when I got a new request in, I think it was referencing the old request, which was a get. But now I'm actually resolving these handlers by returning the promise. Something like that. Yeah, so it was just insanely confusing. But let's fix the index thingy, because that really helped in terms of P in highlighting what's what. And this is yellow. And this is also yellow. And then we're going to use commit dot is in history. We'll use the type, or we're going to use the P. We're going to do the same for this other change type. Commit is in history, we use that, or we use the P for pending. Oh. Why are you? Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, but we don't actually have. Oh, why aren't you shown as yellow? Oh yeah, sorry, because we're now we're running the built app. God damn it. Yeah, this doesn't help. Yeah, promises. Okay, cool. Now this is indicated as yellow. So we're just going to commit this now. We're going to create a new branch. We're going to create like an example history. And then we're going to move stuff around to see if it does what we wanted. Oh yeah, we also want to update. Yeah, okay, one more thing. One more thing is we want to be able to change the commit message. On commit message changed. Or change commit message. It's more of a command. Okay, on commit message change. Show index number message string. On commit message changed. So what we would need to do here is, isn't that this one? No, this is the actual, sorry, it's not here. It's here. I shoved everything into one file, which doesn't really help. So what we want to do is that each of these ones should be their own component now. So this will be commit tab. Yeah, let's just call it commit tab. And we rather use the key here. And then let's see. It needs an index. It needs current SHA index. And commit file change. What the hell is that? Commit file change. Yeah, PR file change. Oh, file change. Oh, there it is. And it needs the commit. And it needs on change commit message index number message string, and then the on commit change, and it needs some index. Yeah, maybe this should rather be, because we already know maybe we should, oh, god damn it. We need and here we don't need the SHA index, we just need the message. On click. Though we do need the index. Oh god damn it. We don't really need the index because these are actually checks. So instead of having these two, we could rather say is selected. So is selected. Okay, this is how it's going to look. And is selected would then be index, and then it's commit file change is commit file change. Commit would be commit, and then maybe commit file change. We might not have it. What's missing? On change commit message would be message on commit. Didn't we have on? Oh yeah. On change. On commit message change. God damn it! On change commit. Oh, the freaking terms and past tense and god damn it. Yeah, I don't care at this point. Which index are we actually changing? It's this index, and this gives us the message. And then we have on click will now be on commit change and the actual index of the thing we're changing. Blah. Oh, it's actually on selected commit change. Okay. And now we are missing the on commit message changed. So this would be index and message, and then we will need to set a new state. And now we get to another thing I hate, which is how you update arrays in place, because I can never remember slice 0. So what? Don't we have commits? Oh, it's data. And then data commits, we slice up to the point +1. No, sorry. Yeah, because we're not going to include the thing. And then we do +1, because we want to keep the rest. Sorry, like this. So we slice up to the thing. We keep up to the thing that we want to change. And then we have the thing that we want to change, which is index, which would be like this, and then message would be like this. Like, who the hell can read this stuff? You can say what you want about immutability, but the mutation API is way more straightforward than, at least in JavaScript. And then we want to keep everything beyond this commit. So now we should be able to, in the thingy, in the commit tab, we should be able to introduce a new state. Yeah, let's edit commit state. So it's either idle or we are editing. State, set state, edit commit state. So we'll start in idle, and the message would be what's already on the commit. And so when this becomes active, yeah, so this is interesting. So what we want to do is if is selected. If it's not selected, we do an on click. If it's selected, we want to change our state to we want to keep the current message, but we want to yeah, maybe we should just say when it's idle, we don't have the message. When we edit, that's when we actually set the message. So that means we can do this instead. State editing, and then since this, like, we're getting the message from commit message here. So whatever the message is currently, we get it in there. And then we can say state equals editing. That's when we show the input instead. Let's just create that input. Value is state.message. And then on change we do event set state, still editing, but the new message is event target value. Yes, this should look like shit. Let's see how shitty we can make it. Nice. Yeah, so now we just have to on blur. We actually on change commit message, and I think, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of, if we are actually editing, it's a little bit weird that we have to state that, but it's to get the correct typing. State of message. And then we set the state to state idle. Yeah, I think this is okay. Let's see. So we want to change this to autofocus. Why can't I use shift in here? That's interesting. Yeah, and it changed to pending. Nice. We're happy about that. If state and we actually have a message, then we do that. Okay, cool. This is good enough. This is good enough for demo. I want to commit this. Edit commit messages. So we're going to view this PR, we're going to merge it, and then we're going to create a new PR where we actually create like an example thing, and I will do that while Oscar is taking his nap later today. And then we should be good for demo, because that's the last thing. It's now we have it running. Yeah, allow changing text of commit message is done. Run it as a task in projects, which we already do. And then, yeah, the final thing is create a branch with an example history. And maybe I will even be able to create. So what I'm thinking is that now we go right into edit mode. But what I'm thinking is that you actually go straight into review mode, which means that you get a list of the commits here. And then when you click a commit, you get a list of the files here, which is great for review, right? You want to go through every commit, what was changed on that commit, and then you just move down like this. So you could even have like arrow down would move between the commits, and then left and right would move between the files. That should be like a super power user kind of concept. And then when you actually edit, we flip it around so that it rather shows you the files, and then it rather shows you the files, and then within each file you see all the commits and how that file is affecting the different commits, which is perfect for doing this moving. Like if we want to move this to a later commit, it's very easy to do that. Like this is such a power move. Like just poof. Now it's in this commit, and now it's in this commit, and now it's in this commit. That's awesome. Yeah, it would be nice to kind of show off both of those things. But yeah, I have to go into a meeting. Cool. Bye for now. Thanks for following along, and thanks to Bogdan for helping me rubber duck the thing, get it to run. Oh, I can actually zoom here. That's nice. Okay, bye.